Hey everybody, welcome to this weekly's transformation reading where we're going through this deck that I'm working on with the creator. It's an oracle deck, and we're taking the first stack, which has to do with our emotional fire, and we're just seeing which card comes up for us for this week, just on what emotion we can transform from this fear-based emotion into unconditional love, peace, joy, and laughter. And as I pull a card, I don't put it back in, so eventually we'll go through all the cards in this stack of this deck. So I'm excited to do this. Before we get started, I always love just to greet the creator and thank you for being here with us. We're so appreciative of the unconditional love that you have for each and every one of us, and that you want to be in our lives every second of every day. And are always with us. We're never alone. And we also welcome all of the host of angelic beings and all those host of beings of unconditional love and light that are on the other side. We welcome you and thank you for being here with us as well. All right. So we'll look in here this week and just see which of the emotions the creator would like us to look at. I'm just going to shuffle these up a little bit before I do the official reading shuffle. Okay, I think that's good there. All right, creator, so what would you like us to know for this week? What emotion would you like us to have information on transforming? What would you like us to know for this week? This can be for any time that you come across this reading. They're timeless. The intentions are for the week that's coming up, but Creator and Spirit are not bound by time or space, thankfully. All right, Creator, what would you like us to focus on this week? Okay. So he says he wants that one there. And we got frustration. So, of course, frustration comes around when things aren't working out the way that we think they should, or especially within the time frame that that we think they're supposed to unfold. You know, we're filled with so many just these conditions of, especially around time frame, which is what I really feel we're going to focus in on. This is, when things are supposed to be completed in our lives. And it can be something that, whether it's you ask someone to do something and they haven't done it today, or all the way to this is, my 50-year plan I had for my life, and this is where I'm supposed to be at this point in my life. I'm supposed to be married and have children and have a home and a car and a great paying job and friends all around and this massive family and and the list, of course, goes on and on and on, especially in the United States. I know we have a huge retail advertisement, kind of society where there's so many things we're told we need in order to be lovable and acceptable. And we're definitely, told things, whether it's, school, you're supposed to have it done by a particular time, if you're held back a year, oh my God, or you go to college and you're like, well, I'm supposed to be finished in 4 years, but you're like, well, I'm working a full-time job, so it's going to take me 8, or 10, or you go back later in life when you decide you want to do something different. It's all the timing stuff. And what I love is when the creator gives us, on the bottom of the cards here, the way we transform this frustration into unconditional love, peace, joy, and laughter. And that's to stop time, stop the alarm clock, and trust the timing of the universe, of course, yes, we can sit on our hands our entire life and go, nothing ever unfolded. And it's like, well, you never put anything into your life, so you got out of it what you put into it, right? So there is action on our part, that we do the things, but it's not about overstressing ourselves to the point of exhaustion, trying to get all these things done within a short period of time or within the period of time we think it's supposed to be, right? So, it's really about coming to this place of giving up the timing of things back into the hands of the Creator, because everything always unfolds perfectly for us anyway. So we take a step each day toward what we want to accomplish. And some days it's going to be a very small step. Some days it's going to be a very large step. And it varies by day, but it's always the perfect amount of time that it's taking to get us to where we're truly wanting to go. And we may not even know where we have decided we wanted to be before we came down here, right? Because I have a belief that before we come down to the earth, we have this, giant chart of what we want to accomplish in our life, and we are like, this is what I want to learn, this is what I want to experience, this is what I want to go, this is what I want to meet, blah, 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 blah. And we have all of these basic things that happen, and there are these timelines that things happen within. There's some specific times in our life where things happen exactly when they're supposed to, like our birth and when we leave the earth. So those things, what Spirit has told me is those things are in stone, because the start of the play happens and the end of the play happens, and how everything unfolds in between is more ish. More like a improv play rather than a scripted movie where everything happens exactly as it's supposed to in the script. It's more theme oriented for what we want to experience. So, as we go into this week, if you're feeling rushed, you're feeling frustrated because you don't feel things are unfolding fast enough, take some deep breaths and just look at this moment right now, and what do I need to complete in this moment, and then I'll worry about the next moment after that's done. And you don't even worry, but you'll just take those steps for the next moment when that time comes. So just as you go throughout this week, just remember that you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all time, That's funny. I was going to usually say Creator of all things, but you are truly loved by the Creator of all time and of all times. So just hang in there, take a lot of deep breaths, and you got this. We'll talk to you soon. You take care.